Well, hello again, and welcome to Roland's Reviews. First off, I would like to wish all of you a nice, happy, memorable, safe Mother's Day. Um, I'm not a mother, but unless you count my fur babies, my kitty cats. But the rest of you, if you have your mothers, take them out, do something nice for mom. I know some of you thought I wasn't coming on, but I didn't want to leave you hanging. I always come on Mother's Day, Father's Day, because the information still must be disseminated. Okay. How you doing, Jermaine, Andrew? Peace to you, all of you who are coming in. So glad to have you here. Let's get the conversation started. Go ahead, folks, hit that little thumb for me, that like button, so that we can get it going. All right, they're coming in now. John, Floridia, Toy Mafia, Lisa. Yes, FJB. Exactly. Lisa gets it. She knows. We all know what that means, and I do agree. Now, let's look at this title. Okay. Um, the title, okay, if we go back, and I know some of you are probably, you looked at the title and you probably said, oh my God, what has happened? So I hope it's not too misleading. Look at the title first. Kamala. Now, you know, CBC stands for the Congressional Black Caucus. We've already talked about them. We've talked about they're nothing more than plants. They are also puppets who have been put in place to continue to keep Black Americans on the Democratic plantation. Now, Lisa, Marriott, James, all of you who are coming in now, tell me what you think about this subject matter, and we're going to get it kickstarted. This is the fire starter. Now, look at all of the people who are being put in place, because we know November's going to be here sooner rather than later, right? How you doing, Joyce Frazier, Sally, everyone? Come on in. Hello, everyone. Happy Sunday and happy Mother's Day to all. Happy Mother's Day to you as well, Joyce Frazier. Okay, thank you for being here. I haven't seen you in a while. Glad you're here. So, tell me what you think about this subject matter, okay? We've already talked about, if you follow this channel for the past 6 months, you know we've been talking about this. So this is not nothing that's new. Um, we know the Democrats have a playbook and they keep using the same pages. Why change if it's working? So they're definitely backpedaling. They're having some serious issues with the black vote. And thank God people are waking up. Um, okay, we're happy you're here, Joyce. Thank you. And so, what I'm saying, folks, is what did we say for the past 6 months? What have we been saying on this channel? Stop voting for people simply because of their skin color. You see what happened in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Now people are calling the white people racist because they wanted to break away. People don't want high crime. People of any race. Who wants to live in a crime infested place? I don't. All right. So now people are in their feelings about the people who moved out. And, hey, all Democratic run cities, they're just a cesspool of bad things, crime, you name it. It's all there. Who would want to live in Baltimore or Philadelphia or Detroit or Chicago? Raise your hand, type in the comment section. Not me. I like my skin not being pierced by bullets. I like being able to go to the store and not um, get hit in the head every time and be afraid to leave my house. No way. No, thank you. How you doing, Tammy? So glad you're here. How you doing, partner? Chef Fine as Wine. And so, folks, anytime something like that happens, people want to cry racism. That's just basic human rights. No one wants to live like an animal. And I would definitely pick up and leave. I'm not going to live like that. So anyway, those of you just coming in, Kamala and the CBC, how you doing, the old bag, otherwise known as the Congressional Black Caucus? All right, they're getting ramped up. They're trying to ratchet it up. Now, we've been saying they're not believing any of the polls. They are saying that it's all lies and it's all basically saying Black Americans are stupid, saying it's all misinformation. No, it's not. The truth has come out on you, and now you're reeling. Thank God. Peace to you said Oakland, Portland, Seattle, Washington. Exactly. Peace to you. It's coming. And so, um, if you look at the title, the good things that Biden has done, all of you who are here, go ahead and type in the good things that the Biden administration has done. I'll wait. Oh, just what I thought. No one typed anything. Exactly. Unless you're not an American. Now, if you're not an American, and I don't know if I have anyone here who isn't, you have plenty that you could type. Um, last time I checked, everyone here in the comment section is a natural born American citizen, so you're not going to get anything, and you haven't received anything. So anyway, the Biden campaign is, of course, looking to gain ground with. That's right, old bag. They're trying to gain ground because we know they are really losing the black vote. Kamala Harris, and those of you who don't know, when I tell you some of these things, you can look them up. I don't make this stuff up. Um, why people are still saying she is black is beyond me, folks. It's all over the internet as to her true nationality. Okay, so they're just it's just semantics. It's word salad, word play. Don't be fooled. Okay, so she and the head of the CBC are coming together. Representative, what's his name? Stephen Horsford, chairman of the CBC. Folks, we've been saying they are plants. I'm trying to keep up with your comments. How you doing, Floridia? Okay, exactly. Crystal, anti-hate crime bill for Asians. Okay, right. So tell me what you think. But who are they primarily targeting? They keep targeting Black Americans. You don't see them targeting any other demographic so far as trying to garner their vote, right? Um, Crystal, money for migrants. Crystal, go and check out all my videos I've been doing for the past 6 months. It's all about the migrants, exactly. Sally, Joe Obama, transformation of America. Let's be real, folks. This is really the third term of Barack Obama. You know, Biden is not able to cognitively make a decision. You know that, okay? No secret here. We've been talking about it forever. PCU, he's done a lot of good things for China, Ukraine, and for the cartel. Peace to you has been here. She knows everyone except for Americans. How you doing, Gina? Happy Mother's Day. The old bag. Those of you who are just coming in, please, please, please. Those of you who have Facebook, Gina, share this on your Facebook page, dear. Facebook, Instagram, partner, share this on your Instagram. Share this on your Truth Social. Bring in more people. I cannot disseminate this information alone. How you doing, Tammy? And so, yeah, we have to get the word out. A lot of people do not have a clue. And so this is what they're doing. And so Kamala and Horsford spoke recently. I think it was Monday at a Black business owners and entrepreneurs meeting. And of course, they're talking about all the wonderful things that the Biden administration has done. I'm like, oh my God, unless you've been living up under a rock, but you guys have been here and I've talked to several of you, we've communicated. You're also on other websites and you're on other YouTube channels getting the truth, not the lies from the main, or shall I say, mainstream media. So I have some videos to share with you. I also have um, a website that I'm going to share with you. So again, I like to talk and give you information, but I also like to share my sources with you so you know I don't just pull these things off the wall. All right. Um, oh, James, the CBC is the Congressional Black Caucus who have been put in place to keep Black Americans on the Democratic plantation. Okay. So yes, that's who they are. James, I hope that's clear for you, dear. Floridia, please let's help the channel. Like, share, share, share. Thank you so much, Floridia. As you guys can see, as I do these videos, I don't know why it's not triggering the logarithm the way it once was. When you start telling truth, they try to suppress it. So I need your help getting the word out. Um, Underground West, hello everyone. How are you, dear? So let's listen and learn. We all learned something new last week, and that's my goal. That's my objective. I try to learn something new every day if I possibly can. So let me share this with you. Um, okay, let me see what I'm going to share with you first. Hopefully, um, there'll be no buffering. Keep your fingers crossed. But I wanted to share this with you because they really think that people are stupid. And no, within the advent with the internet, no, people can in 2 seconds, one or 2 seconds, they can find out if you're lying or not. Let me share this with you because this is what they're doing, which we said this is what they were going to do. So there's nothing new to see here. Let's listen to this. I'll be responding to your comments in the comment section, folks. And as we're here, guys, please share this video out. I cannot get this information out to all of the people that need to see it and need to hear it. I need your help. I really do. Let's see what she has to say.
Vice President Kamala Harris spoke with Black business owners and entrepreneurs in Atlanta Monday, launching the nationwide Economic Opportunity Tour. The Biden campaign wants to gain some ground with Black voters. CBS News polling shows support for the current administration has dipped a bit among the key demographics since 2020. So joining me now to talk a little bit more about this and other issues in this election cycle is Nevada Congressman Stephen Horsford. He is the chair of the Congressional Black Caucus, and he was in Georgia with the vice president yesterday. Thank you so much for joining us. So you heard the CBS News polling, and you're familiar with the polling. To be sure, President Biden enjoys significant support within the African-American community, but there has been some softening in the numbers. Why do you think there are some members of the community who are not so sure about President Biden?
Well, first, it's great to be with you. And you are absolutely right that this is an important time for all of America, but particularly Black America when it comes to our economic opportunities. And that is why I was so pleased to join forces with Vice President Harris for the kickoff of this Economic Opportunities Tour, to have a direct conversation with the American people. This is the first in a series of conversations that she's leading.
You heard what he said, right? She was elected, she became VP, haven't seen or heard from her. Now, you heard what he just said. We predicted, we said this was going to happen. Listen up, folks. Listen carefully.
But along with members of the Congressional Black Caucus who have offered and who are working to advance an agenda that would actually help build Black wealth in America. You know, we can talk about polls all day long, but what people really want us to talk about is reducing the cost of rent. They want us to focus on addressing the disparities in home ownership. They want to know, where are the opportunities to access capital for my small business so that I can not only survive, but thrive, helping to create jobs in our community. They want to know what we're going to do to address tax fairness and equity so that small businesses, Black small businesses, are not penalized to the benefit of big corporations and billionaires. These are the choices. And yes, polls may say one thing today, but I know the record of the Biden-Harris administration.
All right. And so I have shared, there are just a couple minutes left to stop the buffering. So folks, you can go check out the entire video. It's in the description box. So you see, Crystal, they're not helping anyone. Andrew, Guinness Records Awards, Biden most lives in the least amount of time. Okay. How you doing, Jose? Right, Jose. Why wait until now? We know why they waited until now. As soon as the election cycle starts, they have lost so many Black Americans. Because those of you who haven't been watching my videos in this series, millions of Black Americans said they're either going to vote for Trump or they're staying home. Now, for those of you who do not know the history, when Black Americans do not come out and vote for Democrats, that's a win for the Republican candidates. Okay, Google it. You can look that up. All right, Tammy, keyword congressional. Exactly. Crystal said that video is a joke. Exactly. They think people are stupid. Tim said, here they are on the 11th trying to, right. Exactly. Crystal says she's voting the couch 2024. Crystal, you are not alone. Millions of people are saying the same thing. They're just totally disgusted. And everything we've been saying, he listen, he's telling you. And again, when I end this video, click on the link. The links are up under the video. You can watch it in its entirety. All right. So I wanted to share that with you. Now, we said that, well, he said, and then I have another video to share with you. They're talking about, he and Kamala are talking about all the wonderful things that Biden has done. Okay, so if you want more of nothing, then you know who you need to vote for in 2024, Biden Harris. I don't know what country they were living in, but it wasn't here in America. Definitely not. And you can, thank you, Gina. You can type it in the comment section. Jose, I'm going to keep saying it. Malcolm X spoke on this. Yeah. So you keep going and throwing why are you voting for the Democrats? Hate you, but you keep voting for them and falling for the lies, the deceit, right, old bag, the gaslighting, the ruses, the deception, the psychological manipulation. Why? Biden. Okay, Crystal. All right, Crystal's telling me what Biden can do for her, not what Brown can do for you. But okay, Crystal, I got you. Andrew. Yes, Andrew, that's the goal. And so why would you continue? Like I said, it's like an abusive relationship. You keep voting for people who do nothing but lie to you every 4 years. You don't see them once they're voted in the office. And then, especially now, this has never happened in my lifetime where the Democrats are reeling. They're losing the Black vote. And I'm glad people are waking up. Donovan, loving your content, Roland. Thank you so much, Donovan. You know I'm glad that you're here, dear. And I'm about transparency, and I'm also about the truth. And I'm not sitting up here. I don't care what your skin color is. This vote blue, no matter who. That's the wrong answer, folks. That is definitely the wrong answer. Old bag is telling about what Biden can do for her as well. I love it. Crystal Big Girl, okay. Oh yeah, James, you're right. he'll be sniffing her or something. And so, yes, Donovan, share this on your various platforms, dear. Thank you so much. And I also have, I don't know if you guys are familiar with Antoine Seawright. So he's another plant. He's another Democratic shield talking about how wonderful the Biden administration has been. Again, I don't know where he was living. He wasn't living here in this country. Another Democratic plant, another Democratic puppet, another Democratic shield. What is his job? To try and wrangle people back to, bring Black Americans back to the Democratic plantation. All I can say about that, and if you guys are familiar with the griot, you know it's liberal leaning. You already know that. And so I was reading an article and I'm like, this guy, whoa. Let me see. Let me pull this up for you, okay? We sing all the time. We have call-ins. Okay. Jose says, don't vote all red or a right, Jose. Stop this, straight party ticket. You're voting for people that, may stand for something that you don't agree with. And that's what I'm saying. All right, let me see what else I have to share with you. This guy I'm talking about, I'm going to share, and I've highlighted. I'm going to read something to you from the article from the Grio, and you tell me what you think. But we said this was coming. We're not shocked. And this is what they're saying again. They think black people are stupid or something. And again, I did share this link. This link is also at the bottom in the description box, okay? And so I'm going to read this excerpt and then I want you to check it out yourself. And this is this guy that I just told you about, the Antoine C. Wright, and he's an opinion writer for the Grio. He says, but an article I read the other day didn't remind me, as I've often argued, that black voters are the most consequential voting bloc in America, or that black men are positioned to be the most critical swing vote in the 2024 election. Instead, it just further illustrated how quickly, now guys, I'm going to highlight this. Remember, I told you, this is the operative word, misinformation. That's what they keep saying. They're not believing the polls. Misinformation is the operative word. So they're saying quickly, misinformation can spread in our community and how damaging that misinformation can be. As I wrote back in August, it's clear that voters of color, particularly black men, are the number one target for misinformation, disinformation, and voter suppression. And the experts tell us that it's only going to get worse. So, God, you see what they're saying? It's misinformation, it's disinformation, it's their votes are being suppressed. No, they're just not voting Democratic. And so they're just unwilling to admit the truth. So tell me what you think about that. And this is the game that they're playing. Crystal, misinformation. Yeah, that's what they keep saying because they don't want to admit the truth. And that's just where we are. Okay. Let's see, where are we? James, can I start a big bald Italian American group? Okay, James. Andrew, we also have massive rhino. Yeah, we talked about that. Republican in name only. They're not working for their constituents. They're not working for the American people either. The old bag said, you said Joe would sniff me, hence ill. Yeah, we definitely don't want that, old bag. Crystal, this is a new day, getting off the plantation. Crystal gets it. Yeah. Stop voting for people who hate your guts, who think you're stupid. I didn't have time. I needed to do a video. Kathy Hochul, the governor of New York, said the black kids in, what was it, the Bronx, don't know what computers are. Really? Now, had a Republican state made that same identical statement, it would have broken the internet. It would have been, oh, racist, racist, racist. Stop it. Okay. Andrew, Eric Adams is busy in Italy to learn how to solve migrant problems in New York City, just like Chris Christie at Golden Corral to solve national security concerns. Okay. Crystal, you saw that. Yeah. And so let me see if it's not buffering too bad. I did have another video to share with you. Let's see. I may just play a small portion of it. And then Pelosi, yeah. Oh God, do we need term limits? Let me see if I can present this. Again, this video, it will be in the description box. So I'll play maybe a short portion of it. And then we'll finish up today's live. James, I'm not a fan of Eric Adams, but he can't do much. Nikki Haley looks like Pelosi. Okay, old bag. And this is from the African Diaspora channel, Demetra K. And she has a lot of good information as well. And she's basically saying the same thing we're saying. What have they done? What, America, where they living in? We talking about alternative universes here or what? Here we go. Let's see. I'll play at least a small portion. So let's listen. I'll be trying to keep up with your comments. In the
2024, black male voters, I should say, they have become very important to the Democratic Party. And we also know that with the Democratic Party comes the Democratic shills. Now, this particular shill I'm about to tell you about is named Antoine.
Okay, yeah, it's going to keep buffering. So anyway, you guys can check this video out up under. It's in the description box. This is the guy I was talking about. I did want to show you his picture. So Antoine C. Wright, he's the opinion writer for the Griot. He's talking about how wonderful, right, Obad? He's also one of these Democratic plants who's saying that, it's misinformation, it's disinformation. The black male vote is being suppressed. No, it's not. They're just not voting Democrat. So anything but the truth is coming out of their mouths. Anything. Yes, we do, Obad. We really do. And so you guys can tell me what you think about. How you doing, Risa? This is out of their playbook. They're not going to admit the truth. How you doing, Jacqueline? Good. Hello. Happy Mother's Day to the ladies just coming into the chat. They're not going to admit to the truth. They're going to keep coming up with these excuses. Risa, what do you think about this topic that we're talking about? Kamala Harris and the Congressional Black Caucus. Remember, we said plants. That's what they are. Yes, Crystal, they're asking for reparations. And again, I haven't seen El Boogie, who was here talking about reparations. Again, you need to start in Africa, right? Could not have had a successful African slave trade if it wasn't for Africans selling their brethren and sisterin into slavery. So you can't just say America is to blame when several countries were involved, but you're only requiring or asking America for reparations. You can't do that. Andrew, where are we here? Tell Doc he can keep my girlfriend Rosa. Okay. All right. So that's all I wanted to share that with you. I'm going to stop sharing this for now. And you guys tell me what you think. Because you can watch. Yeah, you can watch this. This is at the bottom of my video. And so tell me what you think. I feel that we all have to remain vigilant. And again, we have to share this information. How you doing, Lala? We have to share this information with people who aren't on social media as much as we are. Remember, guys, if they're sitting there watching MSNBC, CNN, they're not going to know the truth. Everything they're hearing on there is just lies. Lala, no, you start where the money is at and you have a justice claim due to centuries of wrong. Okay, and Lala, hit that like button for me, dear. And we may not all agree, Lala. Since I started reading Thomas Sowell, I am, let's see, that's one of his books. Not finished with either because work won't allow me to read as much as I'd like to. But since I started reading Dr. Sowell's works, I agree with him. And if we keep, holding on, who's going to pay for it? American taxpayers. That's going to cause more divisiveness. And as he said, Joyce Frazier said, I will take 40 acres and a mule anytime. Okay. But this is the thing. There's so many countries who were involved in the slave trade. How are you going to hold one country accountable? And the taxpayer, the American taxpayer, will wind up funding it. So you just basically, if you're like me and you're still working, you're just paying yourself, right? How are you going to determine it? And as Dr. Soul, I learned from his read his books, every race at some point in time in history has been enslaved. So, I mean, and we're not going to agree on everything. That's fine. Risa, I just think the Black community needs to stand together, and I'm with you. You need to build something wonderful for yourself. The opportunity is there. You just need good people to back you, like Trump. Okay, Risa. Lala, I like Dr. Soul, but don't agree with everything. Oh yeah, Lala, and that's how it is. You know, even when you vote for people, you may not necessarily agree with their stance on everything. Okay, I mean, and that's fine. Jose, that 40 acres and a mule is going to Ukraine, and migrants and everywhere. Cat mama, right? Cat mama, meow. I'm a cat mama too. There's still slavery going on. Exactly. How you doing? Handover. I shared over 2 years ago. Black folks I know still voted for Joe. Some became angry and cut off communication. Oh yeah, Marriott. And that's the sad part. Why does who I vote for? I mean, you have that much. That to me, that's crazy. Relationships with people are more important than who you vote for. I'm not going to vote for Joe Biden. I did not vote for Joe Biden uh, last presidential election. But if you choose to vote for Joe Biden, I'm not going to stop talking to you. Now, if you stop talking to me, that's on you. I can't make you talk to me. But to me, it's just not that serious. Relationships are more important than your political affiliation. But everyone's different. Andrew, Biden giving out medals of freedom to all his scumbag friends. Time for us all to wear fake medals of freedom. Okay, Andrew. Yeah. And so that's how it goes, folks. You're not going to agree with everyone. You may not agree with all of their policies. That's fine. Marriott, correction before the last election. Right, Marriott. The old bag. Doc has a bobblehead that we all want for our bedroom. Okay. Lala, I didn't vote for Biden. Right, Lala. I did not. I am not voting for the Democrats for anything. They no. I'm not voting against my own self-interest. No. And if you look at this is the perplexing thing. Even though a lot of Black Americans vote Democratic, when you ask them questions on policy, they're conservative. But the brainwashing, the gaslighting, the bamboozling, it's real. Sally, I agree with Jesus. Exactly, Sally. You can't go wrong. Y'all need to research on human trafficking in the USA. Oh yeah, Jose, we know it's a problem. It is. And so all I'm saying is make the best possible decision that you can and become, informed. I try to share information with you. You have so many avenues now, thanks to the internet. You're not just limited to the lies from the lamestream media. And so, that's what we are. All right. Where are we? Crystal have gave one Nutty Nancy Pelosi, Stephen James Clyburn. Yeah. It's time. We need term limits, guys. They've been up there forever. It's time for some fresh blood, some new ideas. Let's get some people in there that are really trying to help the common person. How you doing, Tivio Eclipse? Perhaps you're starting with America because that's where you live. But how is that fair, Eclipse? It started, it could not have, the African slave trade would not have been a success. You have to start in Africa. But of course, Africa or any of these other countries, if you go there asking for reparations, you're not going to get anything. So I say let's just move forward and work with what we have. Yeah, term limits, age limits, definitely. Joyce Frey, everyone is different. People don't see things the same. There are choices. Try and make the best one for you and your right, Joyce. Right, that's what I'm saying. Look and see who, or which party lines up with your morals and with the way that you want to live, and take it from there. So I tell people, if you like high gas, if you like the high food prices we're all paying, well, then you know who to vote for 2024. If you want to see a change, you know who to vote for. Crystal, please forgive me, community. I voted for Joe Biden. There's no need, Crystal, for you to ask for forgiveness. You know now, right? And that's what I tell on this channel when people come in and they apologize and I'm sorry I voted for Joe. No, we're glad that you're done with him. That shows progress, and that I applaud you. Okay, because there's some people that know how demonic the Democrats are, but they keep voting for them. So no, Crystal, we're welcoming you in. That's what I tell people when people come in and they're like, oh God, they feel so bad. I voted for Joe Biden. I voted for the Democrats. I'm like, no, come on in, right? We're not here to browbeat you. We're like, glad you figured it out. Glad you woke up. And your job is to try to inform other people so that they can wake up. Okay. Marriott, MLK and Kennedy family still endorsing the Democratic Party. Yeah. Facts. Jacqueline, did you see cringe Governor Hochul? Yeah, I mentioned that. Jacqueline, you weren't here yet. Yeah, she said that Black children in the Bronx didn't even know the word computer. Oh my God. Now, if a Democrat says something, oh, it's okay. It's hush hush. If a Republican says something, it's the old double standard. And I don't do double standards. Right. Floridia, you don't have to apologize. Right, Floridia gets it. Right? We're just glad you woke up to what was being done, the gaslighting that they're doing, the lies that they're telling. And you have to realize all these plants that they have and puppets, they're bought and paid for. We've said that. The Congressional Black Caucus, they're bought and paid for. They don't care anything about you or me. Get out of here. How you doing, Steve? Steve, yeah, I that popped up on my Yahoo page. New York Giants, what was he? Lawrence Taylor. Those of you who watch football, he's like one of the greatest linebackers to ever play. I think he was talking to Trump the other day. He said he'd never vote Democratic again. Yeah. MC, how you doing? I hope Trump picks a good VP that could move forward. Okay, that sounds good. Floridia, thank you. Yeah, oh yeah. James, we'll have to pray for you. James lives in New York City. James, this is getting worse by the day in New York City. So sorry for you, dear. If there's any way you can pack up and get out, get out. And so that's just where we are, folks. And I wanted to share that with you. And not to be a Debbie Downer, but we need to be cognizant. We need to be vigilant of what is happening. And what we're dealing with, and how if we don't get out and vote, if we don't let other people know what's going on, the truth of what's happening. And I haven't done a video on this. Look at all these protesters. I did a video on the protesting that's going on. Well, now there was a video on Fox News. George Soros is funding it. Of course he is. He's the primary puppet master. He's trying to destroy this country. Marxism, socialism, communism, all of that. Okay, they're trying to destroy the country with that. The old bag. Anything you want to say to Doc? Tell. Right, exactly. And so that's just where we are. And all I can say, folks, is stay vigilant. And I'm not going to hold you. I know it's Mother's Day, and I bet several of you have to get out. And I hope I didn't miss your comments. But sometimes when they're coming so fast, I can't keep up. Okay. So stay in. Okay, old bag. And so there are a few songs I think of when I think about this whole situation. Lori, how you doing? Soros, Lori, he's like 93 years old. And he's taught his son everything. So even when he's done, his son's just gonna pick up where he left off. Peace to you. When someone says elections have consequences, I say that's the problem. Elections should not have consequences. They should have results. Okay, peace to you. Excellent analogy. I like that. If you don't like the results, change your vote. Right, peace to you. That's why we're welcoming the people who are saying, "Oh God, I'll never vote for Democrats again." Okay. And so just keep that in mind, folks. Stay vigilant, stay focused. You know, I'm going to keep bringing you the truth here. I'm not changing. And so just remember, song by Elvis Presley, Suspicious Minds. I'm caught in a trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. Get some protection. Cozy, you're right. Yeah. Well, I'm here in the South, and so we're all pretty much locked and loaded here, thank goodness. Or you could sing a song by the Eagles. You can't hide those lion eyes. When I think about the Democrats, that's what they're doing. They can't hide. Everyone can see what you're doing now. People are waking up. Lord, oh Lord, no. His son taking a Laura, he's taught his son everything that he knows. Yeah. And that's just where we are with that. Okay. Where are we here? James, you're right. Stay informed. Joyce Frazier. Frazier said, keep an open mind. Never say never. Right. I agree. How many of you are familiar with that song by Billy Joel? Honesty, such a lonely word. Everyone is so untrue. That song I dedicate to the Democrats. Yeah. Okay. The old bag. Take a knee and beg forgiveness. Yeah. Don't worry, subbies. I'm not quitting my day job. I just like to sing a song, a line of a song that makes me think about what's going on in this country as we speak. Okay. Tammy, you can't expect a change if you keep voting the same way. Tammy, that's why we're so happy. So many people are now waking up. And yeah, I know a lot are saying they're not going to vote. That's fine. And I know a lot of people have a problem with that, but I'd rather you not vote than vote for Joe Biden. Steve, OJ's backstabber when talking about politicians. Oh, yeah. Backstab, definitely. Excellent song by the OJs. Oh, yeah. Okay. Pray for, right, Joyce? Pray for wisdom, and your creator will show you who to vote for. Thank you so much, the old bag. I'll let you guys go. You know me. I will end the live, but I will continue answering your comments in the comment section. Okay. Okay. Andrew. Okay. All right. So I enjoyed all of you. Thank you, Lala. You're new here, dear. Hit that like button for me. Hit that subscribe button. We definitely want to see you back here again. I'm live every Sunday at 4:00 p.m. Floridia, thank you, everyone. Oh, yeah, you have a wonderful Mother's Day, a blessed week. Much love to you, Floridia. Thank you so much, dear. I appreciate all that you do here at the channel. And I'm going to end this live. I'm going to finish answering. Okay, Lala. Thank you, dear. I'm going to finish answering your comments in the comments section. I hope all of you have an enjoyable week, a wonderful Mother's Day. And stay informed, folks, and I'll see you. I may come on before next Sunday. Just depends on what's going on politically. I'll come on a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Won't be on for long, but I'll come on. Denise, thank you so much, dear. Love you as well. Oh, okay, Denise, don't worry. I won't quit my day job. Marek, you have a blessed Mother's Day as well. Thank you so much, Steve and Tammy. I love all of you guys, and I thank you because you could be anywhere, but you're here on the channel. So I'm going to end the live now, and I'll finish answering your comments. Thank you, Joyce Frazier. I'll finish answering your comments in the comments section. So take care until we meet again.